Hey friends, how are you all today? I hope you are doing great, and I hope you're looking forward to having a great weekend. So here lately, I have been sharing on Fridays what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. So I can tell you what I need to be doing this weekend. We need to do some housework. My crocheting may have to get set aside for housework because desperately need to catch up and get some things done. The way we've been running around here is that Big Daddy leaves to work every morning at 7. His alarm clock starts going off at 5:30. I didn't say he gets up at 5:30. I said his alarm clock starts going off at 5:30 a.m. and then he eventually gets up with a little help and a nudge from me. And then he leaves at 7, at least by a few minutes after 7 he's gone. So, and then he drives up at 6 o'clock, and I'm ready, waiting, watching for him, and when I'm at my desk, the security screen is right there, so I see when he drives up, and I already have my go bag ready and everything, and so I grab that and run out the door, jump in the truck, more like climbing the truck, and so and then we head over to my mother's, which is, in the next town away. So, and then we're over there until about 9 p.m. and then we head home, and we get home about 9:30, 9:45, and he, has to fix some dinner, and then, get in the bed. So we've been really running ragged, and I don't sleep well at night with him. I know this is going to sound ugly, but I just have trouble sleeping with him because this is the reason why. He has a CPAP machine, and I spend most of my time in the bed with him trying to get him to roll over and close his mouth, because he sleeps with that CPAP machine and his mouth comes open, and therefore it starts going, air comes out of his mouth from that CPAP machine, and then he's like, shh, and it's really loud, and it's like right behind my ear, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, and then I'm like, nudging him, saying, roll over, close your mouth, roll over, and he'll close his mouth, and then I'll be like, and he goes, shh. It's a constant battle. I'm like trying to get him to close his mouth the whole time I'm in the bed, pretty much. I don't really fall asleep until after he gets out of the bed. So some nights I don't even lay down unless my legs and body's just hurting so bad that I have to go lay down. But sometimes, if I can, I'll just stay up because I'm not gonna sleep anyway. I'm gonna lay there and trying to get him to close his mouth. Trying to get him to roll over so his mouth will close. Anyway, it's comical to say the least. But anyway, so he's run ragged, he's run down. My body it's taking a toll on my body too, running back and forth, and I have chronic illnesses other than startitis. That's just one of my many chronic incurable diseases. So anyway, and so I do have to rest, to lay down, get my legs up, and just rest my body, and my bones hurt, Last night, I was waking him up. I needed to lay down because I was like miserable pain. My bones hurt, my whole skeleton hurt. And so I was in the bed, but I was just trying to sleep, but I was whining and just, I know I was disturbing him. So he woke up and he's like, "What do you need? Do you need me to get you anything?" And I'm like, "No." So anyway, I got on up and went and sat in there and crocheted for just a little bit until he got up so he could get just, a little bit of sleep without me in there whining. I was in just a lot of pain. And so I'm not getting to, like, my body's not used to going and, being on the go and on demand. And I really, Big Daddy does a lot for me. Like, he takes care of me. So for me to take care of my mom is like, it's kind of impossible. I mean, I need somebody to help and take care of me. And here I am trying to take care of her. And it's taking a toll on my body. It is. And it's taking a toll on him too, because like I said, he leaves for work at 7. He drives up at 6, and I run out and get in the truck, and we head to her house, and we leave her house about 9 and get home about 9:45 at night. And, he has to fix him something to eat, because usually he's went the whole day without anything to eat. So he's fixing him something to eat, and then, get in the bed. And so there hasn't been any cleaning up around here. So this weekend, that's what I've got to try to focus on. Even though we're, be going to my mom's and everything. And last night when we left my mom's, I left her crying. I'm not going to lie about it. I left her crying because she was just begging me to stay the night with her. She doesn't understand that for us to stay the night, we'd have to pack up half our house. I had to pack up my medical supplies, my feeding tube supplies, IV pole with a pump, formula, all that kind of stuff. Big Daddy would have to pack his CPAP machine, all that, his medications, my medications, the dogs, their food, and all that kind of stuff, and just, it would take a lot for us to pack our mess up to take over there. It would be several trips back and forth to the truck to get our stuff packed up, to go over there. And me and Big Daddy are just, we're not in the best health to be, doing all that. And then staying over there is not going to be comfortable. She won't have the TV on. She won't allow the TV on. And it's just sitting there. I mean, there's nothing. There's, no Wi-Fi or anything like that to occupy your time or anything. Plus, I'd have to take all these dogs, and here at my house, I have them confined to a certain little area, and if they have accidents and, anything, it's in that little small area that I can clean. It's the bathroom, and I can mop that floor and bleach it and stuff. At her house, there wouldn't be confined anywhere, so therefore, I would possibly have to, like, mop her whole house and just, clean up after the dogs everywhere or something, She's not going to let her dogs go outside at her house. And I don't know, my dog Mike could get out of her backyard. So, it's a lot. It's complicated. She don't understand all that. And so anyway, so she was begging me last night to please stay the night. Please consider staying the night. And So I left there crying because I hated to leave her. I know she's lonely, and I hated to leave her, but there's really nothing I could do about it. And then she's like, please consider coming and staying a few days. Well, I don't know who's going to tend to me when I'm over there. And I can't tend to her. She don't understand that. The first day that she came home from the nursing home, when I got there, I tried to help her to the restroom, and she nearly took me down. Like, she nearly took me down. I was just struggling trying to get her to the restroom. And anyway, she's not even going to the restroom. She's wearing pull-ups. So therefore, when I go over there in the evenings, I'm having to clean her. And it's hard on me. It is. I don't mind doing it. I just really am not physically able to do everything that needs to be done for her. I don't think she gets that. Not at all. So anyway, this weekend, between running to her house and doing what needs to be done over there, doing with her, and trying to go to the hospital to see my dad, because we can only go on the weekends because visitation is over at 6. They don't let you go in after 6, and Big Daddy doesn't even get home until 6. So we can't go during the week. So we'll go this weekend to see him. That's another thing that's really hard, just, not being able to go and check on him and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to work on this blanket that I'm working on. This is a blanket that I'm making for my youngest nephew, Charlie. And I've gotten pretty far. I've got this cake that I'm trying to get in it. So I'm going to work on this weekend. I have a purple puppy that I'm making for one of my nieces, my great nieces. And so, yeah. But mainly my focus needs to be on housework. Although I can't physically do a lot, but my plan is just to do 5 minutes, sit down and crochet. Do 5 minutes, sit down and crochet, because we've got, just a lot of coming and going and not really spending time doing what needs to be done. Does that make sense? So anyway, that was a lot of whining just to tell you that I'm going to get what crocheting I can get done this weekend done. But mainly my focus needs to be on our house this weekend and see what I can get done with that. That needs to be the main focus. But you know how that is. That's not fun. This is more fun. The dogs are just passing through. Not the little dogs. I keep them confined. That was Elijah's bigger dog, Ginger. She has to come and check and see what all I'm doing. Anyway, I need to get off here and get a few things done and get ready for Big Daddy to drive up. Because when he drives up, I need to be running out the door so we can get to my mom's and, do what's got to be done. Sometimes, even though I feel bad and feel horrible and I'm barely keeping my head above water, I feel like I'm just treading water, we still got to do what's got to be done, right? And so somebody's got to tend to her, because I go at night, and let me just say, she is only getting her night meds. I give her night medications, and Big Daddy gives her insulin shot. Nobody is giving her morning meds, and I know that 2 people are going there during the day, and nobody gives her meds. So when I refill her medicine box on Saturday night, I don't even have to fill the morning meds. All I gotta fill up is the night meds. So she's not getting those meds, and it's not most of those meds she needs to take in the morning time. She can't take them at night along with her night meds. They need to be at a separate time. Like, she doesn't need to take her insulin pill at the same time she takes her insulin shot. That's supposed to be totally separate. I'm going to move her blood pressure pill to her night medicine so that I can make sure she's getting that. But some of those other meds, like her Lasix and stuff like that, she needs to be taken in the morning time, not at night. So I don't know what to do about that. I've mentioned it several times to the 2 people who do go by there during the day that she needs her morning meds, that she's only getting her night meds, and she's still only getting her night meds. Anyway, it's a lot, and I'm sorry to dump on y'all all the time. I feel like I'm just, I don't know, I'm just trying to tell what's going on in my life. And I'm sorry I'm not doing anything exciting here lately, except, crocheting when I can and going and checking on my mom and stuff. But look, I'm going to let y'all go for real this time. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do something that you enjoy. And I hope that you will come back next week and see me again. Bye, friends.